Hey everybody, welcome back to Feed the Beast Unleashed in Space with FunshineX. That's me. We are back on the moon. It is daytime, so let's do some filming. The first you'll notice is the force power core is a little bit bigger. I've added 4 more redstone energy cells, and this one will act as a buffer just to store power. And then these guys here will be my batteries. So they're all starting to fill up nicely. And what I do have here is a computer. I built this during the night, when I couldn't really film because it was too dark, and gave a little bit of code. It's very simple. All it does is it sits here and waits for a redstone signal to be turned on. When the redstone turns on, it sends a redstone signal up to all the engines. And this is through bundled cable API, so it's a set bundled output on white to true. And all I need now is a redstone signal from this energy cell to say when it is empty or not full, to go ahead and tell this guy to pump. And then right now I'm just triggering it with a lever. As soon when it's on, obviously. As soon as I turn off, it's going to say, okay, I'm going to turn off in 10 seconds. So it's going to go for 10 more seconds. What I'd like to do is this guy only trigger when he's empty, right? And then as soon as the redstone signal turns off, I want this guy to go for about a minute or two, right? Maybe 120 seconds. And that basically means whenever this is empty, it will go for 2 minutes, and then it'll let it drain again, and then go for 2 minutes, let it drain. That's why these engines are not turning on and off, on and off, on and off. They can have a chance to warm up. So to do that, I need a gate. So let's get started with some gates. I've got an area here set for, I think, 14 lasers, and we'll get an assembly table. So first thing we'll want to do is get the table itself, and that's pretty easy. We're going to need to get the diamond gear going. I don't think I have any gears at all, so let's start with wood. And I think it's just one, yep. So yeah, let's just build one. Let's see, is there... I was testing out the 1.6 update of Applied Logistics that just came out, and there's a lot of new useful buttons that would make this a little bit easier, but this works. I just have to go through it every time. So that was, oops, that was the diamond one, or let's make the iron, then we'll make it gold, then we'll make it diamond. Okay. What else do we need? I think that's it. Alright, table. Done. I updated to 1.14. Yeah, hooray, got some new versions. So that's where this came from. It's pretty cool. So then we actually need the actual lasers. Oops. That goes in here. That's one of the coolest things, is you can type in here, in 1.6 anyway, and we'll sync to the NEI search box, so you can type in here and it'll show up here. It's really cool. Okay, so let's get 14 of these guys, assuming I have enough diamonds. We're pretty close. We're low on obsidian, though. That was our last obsidian. So give me a load of wood. And... okay, this is really pissing me off. Remember how my axe disappeared? Gone. Don't know what happened to it. Now my shovel is gone. Don't know what happened to it. And now my philosopher's stone is now gone. I have no idea what's happening to this stuff. It didn't take place in the update because I knew that it was gone before. It's not in any of my bags. I don't know where it went. Philosopher's Stone. Are you guys seeing it and I'm just missing it? I don't see it. It's not in there. It's not a Philosopher's Stone. It's a minion stone, but still, it's gone. And here's a shard of minion all by itself. I don't know what that is all about. So I guess we're gonna have to make one of these guys again. Oops, shift click. We'll make a new one. I really don't know why this stuff is gone, and hopefully that one works. We can get rid of it. Nope, this one's different for some reason. Whatever. Okay. Well, anyway, we can get our obsidian, so. Let's get 24 of it. Sounds good for now. I'll make that. I'll put that pattern into into our applied logistics table soon. Okay. 14. Okay, 13. I counted wrong with obsidian. Go ahead and put 9 up at the top. These guys do now drain a little bit of power, even when they're not working. And we've got 4 left, so let's just put one there, 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 and there. I think that'll work. I don't know. Okay, and then our actual table. Looks good. And we need to actually build some stuff now. So, I want a structure pipe. I can't remember how to build those. That's just a cobblestone pipe with gravel in it. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to just want a normal gate, so... Oops. Let's look at the gates we have. Will that be enough? I think so. Yeah, just a standard gate. Redstone chipset, which is just redstone. Let's grab half a stack of that. And start getting me a chipset, please. We're going to need a chest there. Iron's probably plenty. I don't like it in front. You sucking down power? Yo, yeah, that thing needs a lot of power. Let's turn this guy back on. Still running off water here till I can get a cow going. I think that might be one of the next things I'm going to do is get some oxygen up here on the moon. Can probably cover this up now. Alright, how many you made for me? 4? Okay. Make one more. That's good, thank you very much. Oops, no, don't make that. I need to take these and put them back in. There we go. Yeah, make 4. Or 1. I think this gate will give me what I want. It might not. I might have to make a stronger gate, but let's give it a try. So, stick the guy there, and stick you on him. Okay, so we'll say we want no energy equals redstone signal. So we know this guy's empty, which is not. Oh, who are you checking? Why is that on? Because you definitely have power. And why is that charging up? Because these should be doing 80 and he should be outputting 100. That one's draining. That one's staying even. I don't get it. What's going on? Are you detecting that the computer doesn't have power? Do I need a plug? Because you can't reach that. That's too high, right? Yeah. What is going on? Energy stored. Can store energy. Full energy is off. Why is that true? That doesn't make any sense. Because right now I would want the computer to be in off mode. and he didn't detect it. Okay, so this is obviously not working the way I wanted it to. Give me one sec, guys. I'll try and figure this out. Okay, so I broke it and replaced it, and it seems to be doing what I want now. There's energy in the thing. And this should turn on in just a second. Come on, turn on. I really don't know what was happening. Alright, so we went on. And now they're pumping again. And why aren't you turning off? The problem here was I need to check the back. So let's terminate this program. No, that's not it. Edit, startup. I just made it the startup program. So I'm pulling an event for redstone. I'm checking the back now. If it's true, then we'll turn it on. If it's not, turn it off in. Let's do 120. Alright, can delete this guy now. Redstone is on. He is charging again. Oh, I know what it is. Look. He was preventing himself from discharging. Okay. I need to disable redstone signal on all of these. Just so no interference from the redstone. That's what the problem was. Okay. So now he's turning off. So it's gonna pump for another 2 minutes, and then the engines will shut off. But if this guy does empty, which he probably will, and then it'll turn back on again. So that's how that's going to work. I've got 4, batteries and then 1 buffer. Okay, we're done with that. Looks good. Okay, guys, now that we've got the gates done and the core is automated to turn on and off, the next thing we need to do is get some oxygen on the moon. I went back to Earth to collect my oxygen compressor and collector and a couple other things that were down there, and refilled my tanks just a little bit, so I had enough. Oxygen on the moon comes from leaf blocks. So I've got my trusty Silk Touch axe here, and I'm just collecting some of these force leaves. And we should be good. I believe the collector slowly will eat the blocks. I'm not sure if that happens with force leaves, but I've got a plan for that. What I can do is tell my Steve's cart guy to shear the leaves, I believe. No. Maybe I'll probably need to do that on a MFR tree farm with either my rubber trees or something. And I can tell him to shear the leaves, and then I can use those leaves, maybe with a turtle, I think would be cool, to kind of replenish the leaf source blocks. But for now, I'm just going to grab a bunch of these. So let's get our picks going and find a place to put this compressor area. I don't want it too far. I think I might do it right down this hallway, because that would be close to... Actually, maybe... I almost want to be down... Because I'm going to have a lot of oxygen down this hall. So I'm going to need oxygen down here eventually. I don't really have a way of getting here. I guess I could just have a hallway. Are you working your magic? You're empty, so these guys should be on. Cool. How much force do they have? I need a little bit more, huh? I guess I can leave this constantly draining now. Just doesn't matter if those fill up. Oh, and I got one more of these guys from back home, so might as well put him on. Do I have room up on top? Where was I going to put you? So now I got the computer there. Will you fit right there? Let's give you a try. That redstone's going to muck with him, so no, let's just put him here. And I'll have to run redstone conduit to, or rednet cable to him soon. Oh well, doesn't matter. He's filling up for me? Nice. This should all be filling, not draining. No, you're draining. He must be the one that AE is being powered off in all these machines. I don't know. That means just we're going to need to add more power, guys. Okay, well, how about making a branch this way then? Like right down here. Where do you go to? Oh, I think that's just how I got. I was like testing how far I was with the ME system when I brought it down here. We could do it this way because we've already got the MFR stuff. Just put a tree farm right here. Yeah, let's do that. Give me one sec, guys, just to haul this out. It's gonna be a little bit boring. All right, guys, how does that look? I put two layers of leaves there, and then just a single layer on the walls. I was having a problem with they were disappearing already. I think it's because they didn't have a tree block to attach to. They're not like oak leaves where they'll just stay forever. So I tried putting the wood here to see if that works. If this doesn't work, then I'll just put oak leaves or rubber tree leaves here, and I think those will work fine. There might be something picky about the forest leaves, but I wired power from that room into here, so we can go ahead and get our collector. Put him right there, and I guess I'm going to need power here as well. And we'll put our compressor there, and then we just need to flip them until they touch, or line up. Oxygen pipe. That one's right, you aren't. There you go. Okay, let's see how he's doing with percent. 20%? That's not the greatest. I think we need a little bit more. Put him here. Oops. Any better? 24%. I'm going to add a second layer and see if that helps. Hello, tin. I need all the tin I can get. But it looks like the trees are doing, the logs are doing their job. And I'm going to have to go harvest some more to fill that in. What are we at now? 28%? We might need a layer up top too. Alright, we'll go all the way over, I guess. Actually, if I go here, then they'll be touching this tree better. Okay. But at least we do have now no oxygen and no valid tank. So I can take one of these out, put it here, and we should get some slowly filling up. Oh, that's not bad. So even though it's only pulling out 25%, it's still filling up this guy. Sweet. And who knows, maybe even have 2 oxygen detectors or compressors here to fill them even faster. I know what we could do. We could have an ME system pump them in, maybe if we can find out what slot that would pump into. Yeah, that could work. I don't know what slot it's going to be. I assume this is the battery slot because that's where power would go, so maybe the top would go in here. Let's get a hopper and check that real fast. Hopper is always my go-to thing to check sides of inventories here. Alright, well, you go in. Not from the top. What about a side here? Where'd you go? Oh, yes, nice, awesome. Okay, so we'll put, yeah, I guess we can always have one tank in here, completely full, and then we'll have, oh no, it wouldn't work because that would need 2 slots. I guess we'll have to have an import and an export bus. Yeah, that's not bad. For now, I'll leave it like this. But I can now fill up my oxygen while I'm on the moon. And it doesn't appear to be sucking these dry. I'm going to get some more leaves, and I'll fill this in. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're all done with this room. I am noticing them to start disappear, so I will have to replenish this area. See this? Oh, no, that's light, but one was missing right here when I came back. Just to test, I put a redstone cell here and disconnected it because I want to see how much power this thing drew. So while it's not even being used, it's draining maybe 2 per tick, and it's, you know, there's no tank in here. It says active. I could turn it off with a lever. I tried. There's no way to turn this thing off other than just disabling this guy. So, and then I think I don't know what happens when you turn them off. I think they have an internal buffer that they'll go through, and then they'll just stop outputting. So, oh well, not a big deal. Yeah, I don't need to leave that there. No point. So this thing's gonna, you know, continue to suck oxygen and suck power, even though I'm not doing anything to it. So I guess that's not bad. I mean, eventually I'm gonna take this oxygen guy and run him up right through the ceiling, and then over to those wings where we need to have oxygen. But that'll do for now. That accomplished what I wanted, which was to be able to have oxygen on the moon to fill my tanks. How are you doing? I've set this guy to go again. I don't think I showed you. Steve Carts came with updates. Well, no, it didn't come with updates. I built the I placed this down, and then I put the add-on onto it that allows it to be modified. And I added, let's see if I can show you. I added 2 things. One, I added the colorizer. This is so cheap. I made it like a gold color since it's a force cart. And then the other one is I added the furnace or smelter, because I thought what it would do is like take some of the trees and logs and turn them into golden fuel and put them back into the coal engine, but it doesn't. It just takes everything that it collects and smelts it and then just exports it. And I guess I could put it back in, but I want the trees. I don't want to get rid of everything. So I think I would need is this advanced smelter, and I don't know. Maybe I'll build this sometime, because it does take the regular smelter and just add a few things onto it. So I might do that, because I think then you can say only burn, you know, like a couple trees and the rest of them export. And we'll see if that works. Okay, so other than adding a ton of more patterns, I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to get started automating this room. Have a bunch of furnaces and pulverizers and put the crafting recipes in there, that kind of thing. I think that's going to wait a little bit longer. I need to get minerals really bad. So let's start. I don't think we're going to finish, but let's start looking at this laser drill from MFR. See how expensive it is. Here's the actual laser drill. It's not that bad. 2 diamonds. I need to melt down some glowstone, so we can probably start that right now to get that going. And then each of the pre-chargers. Ooh, there's something we don't have. Pink slime. Okay. We need to do animal farms next, I guess, so we can get slime. There's only a couple ways to get pink slime, and it's not going to tell us. I've seen it done, though. I'll have to go research just exactly how to do it, but I know we need some meat, and then we throw the meat on the ground. Let's look at all the pink stuff. So that's the pink slime ball, which comes from, like, pink slime bucket. Pink slime. I think that's generated from a... Let's look at the MFR machines. gonna mine Fractory. That would be a cool add-on. It's like Fractorals mining. Let's see. It's the Vet Rancher. No, not Rancher. Sewer, Composter, Breeder, Grinder. I think it's the Grinder. Takes the meat and grinds it up. So I think I'll be making one of those next. So let's do this. Let's get some glowstone. And how many are we going to need for 2 illuminators? Let's just see how many. Not 3 Ls, 2 Ls will do plenty. So the illuminator's just going to need 2. We'll need 2 buckets of this stuff. And then you get this. Now, how can I see how to make that? There we go. I get, for each glowstone dust, 250. So we'll just need 8 of those. That's not bad. Okay. Throw that in here. And let's see, this one's full of... Yeah, you're empty, so you're going to that one. Alright, so we'll get our illuminators. That'll be fine. If we want to get some oxygen up there, we'll need oxygen pipe, glass panes for 4. Oop, forgot I had that little thing. Alright, how much is that? That's a lot. 96 glass panes. Or not glass panes, oxygen tubes. Let's see how this is doing. Yep, see it is removing. Darn it, even when I'm not even using it, it's going to do that. Well, it's a bummer. Okay, this is going to take me... Give me a sec. Oop. Did I lose it because of that? Get me up here. And we're going to want to go right under our path. Should be somewhere along here. We're almost there. Where's the middle? What? Right here, which is 3 more blocks. 1, 2, 3. Get some light going here. I'm hoping it can send oxygen this far. This is something I've not tested. I didn't plan on doing this right now, so. But we're gonna definitely need pink slime, so it's kind of determined what we're gonna do. All right, so it should be right in the middle. Nope, one more maybe. Now we're too far. Let's test it. Perfect, right here. All right. And let's see, the middle we'll put our sewer or whatever we're getting. So let's put our oxygen bubble. Let's put it, yeah, behind is fine. Well, no, let's do it in front. Okay, so oxygen starting here. And we'll run power underneath this some other time. Well, I guess we're going to have to do power right now, too. Oh, it's going to be a lot of conduit. Whoa! Okay, the moment of truth. Will oxygen go all the way? Let me down! Okay, oxygen is connected. Oh, that's a problem, because like if this runs out, like all the leaves go away or run out of power or something, all my animals are going to die. I'm going to have to automate that a little bit sooner than I thought I would. Okay, so we need now the... Oh, that magnum torch works great, by the way, at night. I don't have to deal with any mobs, which is cool. Okay, so let's look at oxygen. What do we have? The bubble distributor, compressor, collector, sealer, and detector. So the sealer is what I think is bugged, and then it doesn't truly seal the room. We can give it a try, but I think I'm just going to go with the bubble for now. Oh my goodness. Crazy recipes. Okay, let's get started. Machine frame. Those guys. Let's see what we need. Oh, only the top. Sweet. Alright, bubble distributor. I'm gonna need a lot more conduit. Might as well get that started, huh? Come on, get in that interface. Looks like 49. We better hope 49's enough. So we're out of electrum. I just filled you with glowstone, so I guess you're going in here. Switch that to output this direction, and we're needing redstone. Two stacks should do me. Nope, not you. You. Okay. Let's get started. Ooh, this episode's getting long. Let's just put this in place. Okay, you're going right here. And you do not connect there. Awesome! Where's your connection? Power connection and oxygen connection. Well, that's just great. Could I put it... Because I don't want animals escaping, I'm going to have to put it here. And now I can't put it there. Oops. Oh, good, they don't break. Go cover that up in a minute. No! Which direction must you go? That way. Okay. You should be getting oxygen if I were to give him power. Which is need... Oh, now it needs to go in that slot. Oh, this is infuriating. Okay, I'm going to try and get the sealer to work, because this bubble, I want it in the middle, but then the pigs and everything would be falling over and kind of stuff. So let me see if I can get that to work, and then next time, start of the next episode, I'll show you if it did work, or we'll come up with a new plan, and I'll be back then. This has been FunshineX for Feed the Beast Unleashed in Space. Catch you guys next time. Bye.